Okay, let me tell you the dream I had the day before the day my dad passed. So, like I said, I get up early in the morning. I get up about 4:30, 5 o'clock because I had a job. Once that had me to get up early like that. Once you start getting up there early, you just automatically get up there early. I've been doing it for years. Anyway, the morning that my dad passed, the night my dad passed, I had a dream that night that he had bought a new house. Now, my dad he was a veteran and he was going through a lot of stuff and he was finally getting his VA benefits. He was expecting it. Everything had been taken care of anyway. And he kept telling us whenever he got his settlement and everything taken care of, he was going to get him a new house. In this dream, I can remember it being dark outside and you could see we were in the garage. It was myself and my sister. I couldn't see my sister in the dream, but I knew that's who was there. And in the garage, you could see where they hung the sheetrock and they tapered it, put the stuff up there to taper the sheetrock and all that. You could see that. You know how garages are. And nothing was in the garage. It was nice and clean. And his truck was in the driveway. It wasn't in the garage. It was just in the driveway, but it had no windows. Like the windows weren't out. It had windows and they were rolled up, but it was almost like a toy truck, like they were plastered up or something like that. But it was all the same color. And I can remember his truck. His truck was silver anyway, but the whole windows and everything was silver, but you could tell it had windows. And I kept saying, I cannot believe Daddy did it. He really did. This is so nice. He really bought him a new house. I can't believe it. And I kept saying it. And I can remember in the dream, I was so shocked and so shook. Like I said, it was dark outside. The light was fluorescent light in there, like garage lighting in there. But I remember it being dark all around us and everything, like dark outside, but the garage, we were in the garage and I just kept singing it. And the bad thing about it, like I said, he was expecting that settlement and he actually got the settlement deposited into his account that day. The same day they found him. Later on that afternoon is when they called and said they had found him. If you haven't watched that little short, if you don't mind, go back and watch it. But that was the day they did find him later on that afternoon. And he got his new house, so to speak. I didn't know it was going to be like that, but I just wanted to share dreams.